So as you might be aware, launching meme coins has been a hot trend for a while now, and with websites like Photon and Pump.Fun, it's all the rage. It's actually become easier than ever to find meme coins because of their fame. Everyone is doing them. We've had huge run-ups with certain coins that I'm sure you're familiar with in 2024 and in 2025. This will continue for a long while, as the demands for meme coins are even bigger now than before. Pump Fund, especially, has been around for some time and is one of the most well known. But as more and more flood the space, it's getting pretty saturated. And of course, it's still possible to make huge profits trading meme coins. Many traders are now looking for fresh ways to buy and trade meme coins that don't crash instantly. One of them is Pump Fund and Photon, especially on the Radium. If you check platforms like Photon or Pump Fund, you'll see that new pairs are being added constantly. Most meme coins are launched there, on Radium especially, but who benefits and profits off of these coins? The developers, the ones who actually make the coin. Almost all of them have advanced understanding in programming and coding. I don't know about you, but my time is valuable. I don't want to sit at a desk learning coding for months or possibly years to make one coin. I've recently come across this site that lets you launch your own meme coin on Solana. It's called MemeMint.app. And this site enables you to create your own tokens without having to go to college, spending like 40K on knowing coding or programming. The beauty of this website is you don't need to be a developer or know anything about smart contracts or anything like that to create and launch your own tokens. MemeMint does it all for you, making it so easy. This site has the ability to turn your 400 to 4K, 4K to 40, and 40 to even 6 or 7 figures. In this video, I'll show you how to launch your own meme coin. And all you need to do to start is connect your wallet. So first, you'll need to decide on your meme concept. Meme coins that have trending topics like cats, dogs, other ones are AI, and political or cultural memes. You can think back to the US election-based tokens, and if you remember, those ones made millions overnight. So they're really, really good if you're going for that approach. Now I've already found my own token and the logo, but just to make it pretty simple for you guys and give you a little example of what I like to do, I like to go on Photon and Pump Fund and sometimes X in order to find trending topics to use as the basis for my coin. You can see popular ones like this one, but I've already found mine, so I'm just going to put my name and token symbol in. So you just put the name, simple as, mine will be thank you, and then the same as on the symbol. And then you just put the logo here. Again, you can find the logo on Google. Literally, just go on Google, find the logo that you want, and just put it on there. And it will be simple as. Now, after you got your logo, you just go here. The token supply is already 1 billion. You can configure it as much as you want, but I've already got it as 1 billion because it's enough. The description can be anything you want, but just for the intensities of this video, I'll just put thank you. It doesn't really matter much, but you can put it whatever you want it. Then you have your website, your Twitter, your Telegram, and your Discord. Those are all for the modify creator information. That's like if you want to, create your own token and have it based off of you. Then you have the revoke freeze, revoke mints, and revoke update. You guys can search up what these mean, but to give you a brief overview, it just means that you can freeze the coin at any time you want, and you can have the mint, which is you can make more of the supply, and then the update is that you can update the token after you've already made the coin. But obviously we want people to buy the coin, so we're going to select all of these. Modify creator information doesn't really matter, so we're just going to keep that off. And then after you create your token, you can see the success creating your token. You just wait a while, and then you'll be presented with an address, which if you scroll down, you can see the address for your token. Now, what I like to do to put not only my mind at ease, but you guys' mind at ease, is I like to go on SoulScan and just type in the address into SoulScan to show you that, oh, this thing has been made. It's not in the air flying around not to be discovered. But as you can see, it's there. It was executed by my address, and that's basically it. So now that you've seen that it's been created, all you have to do now is just go to the liquidity tab to add your liquidity to the token. Now I'll show you exactly how, step by step, how to put liquidity into your token. Okay, so what you first need to do is connect your wallet and make sure that you have the address that you need to put into the section here. But if you've done what I've done, which is click off the page, it's not a problem. All you have to do is go to SoulScan, copy the address, then paste the address right here. And you'll see a bunch of numbers and words, which is fine. All you have to do is just put in the name that you put in for your token, which is, for me, thank you. Just put it in like so, and there you have it. Now the transaction cost is going to be for Sol. So you use Sol to facilitate the pooling, so you can pool the whatever amounts that you want. But first, let's start with the supply. Just put in 900 million because you're facilitating how much you actually want to be pooled. Now, after, you can just put whatever the amount you want for Sol. However, sometimes it does situations like this, which just happen. Just put in the amounts that it allows you. Sometimes it allows you to do the whole thing, sometimes it doesn't. But it's not really a big deal since all of this money is still yours since you are the first buyer. Therefore, it can't be taken away from you. After you've done that, you can see on the portfolio where the pooling will be. It just takes a while to load, so just give it a little while. But then you can see on new pairs that your token was made. And as you can see right there, it's been made. Now it takes a short while, much quicker than the portfolio on the pooling to show up. But all you have to do is just keep refreshing the page and just be a bit patient. As you guys can see here, this is where the coin is, and already we've got a few buyers, which is all right. And as you can see, our token is already at 200 liquidity. But what I like to do is when you're on this page, looking through the addresses of who's bought, all you have to do is just make sure you keep refreshing the page for the liquidity pool so you can see when the liquidity pooling for your token. So now you guys can see that there are some buyers which have been buying our token. It's up and running, which is perfect. The liquidity is a bit higher. And all you have to do is just keep watching the page and of course going back to your portfolio and refreshing the browser so you can actually see what your position is. But you guys can see the list of transactions of whoever has been trading this coin. Of course, we have buys and we have sells. It's just the way the world works. You guys can just wait a few more minutes and possibly even more, and we'll have some more buyers. Just keep refreshing the page until you find the actual list for the token pooling, and you should be able to see it. It does take a while, so all you have to do is just keep going back and forth with the pages, and you should be able to see it. So now you guys can see that the portfolio has now shown up onto the radium pool. So now you can begin the process of removing the liquidity. But remember, guys, this is all for educational purposes. Do not do this. Okay, so now all we want to do is just wait a bit. If you guys are a bit ADHD like me and you're just swiping through the pages, you can do that. But here's a little brief summary of the transactions. You guys can see here. Looks like someone else just bought. It's pretty good. Our liquidity is going higher now. And of course, there's only a little bit of sales. You guys shouldn't really worry about sales like this because they are nothing compared to the liquidity. And you guys can just keep refreshing the page if your liquidity pool hasn't shown up yet. And it looks like we just got another buy, pretty substantial one at that. Yeah, look, 875 liquidity. And of course, we're getting some sales, and that is to be expected, guys. So do not worry at all. So you can see here that we're now beginning to get ready to sell. But it seems like someone has just bought a large amount, and that's good. Look at that. Our liquidity is now 1.6k. And now what we can do is but before we do that, let's see, just to show you guys who bought. Let's see where he is. Some guy, look at that, he's just bought $390 worth of the coin. So now what you guys can do is just go to the minus sign, click 100%, and you guys can see we are gaining 6.3 Sol. You may not be able to see my wallet through the transaction because the software might not allow it, but you guys can see at the bottom there it says 6.3 Sol. Now you guys have to realize that we've made 6.3 Sol in the span of 20 minutes using 1.5 to 1.7 Sol. That is so easy to make meme coins nowadays with this method. 100%. Now, not a lot of people know of this information yet, so take advantage of it. Even when news starts coming out about this, you can still find ways. And if you guys have any questions, come join my Telegram group. The link is in the description, and I'll see you guys there.